He did shave this morning for you.
I feel like I need to bend over for this microphone. What?
They put a lot of hours in.
Yes, we've been together quite a bit.
We have.
A lot of together.
No. Good friend. So going on what Patrick said, first of all, look, the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget put together numbers just recently, and they quantify that a child or a grandchild born in America today is going to inherit somewhere near $4.5 million in debt over their lifetime. Think about that for just a minute. $4.5 million for every child or grandchild born in America today that they're going to inherit as a result of irresponsible, reckless, and selfish spending of politicians in Washington. As Patrick said and as the speaker said, this is transformational. This truly saves trillions of dollars, not just in these discretionary appropriations bills, but for one of the first times in decades, actually takes mandatory spending, some of these programs, these social welfare programs, like SNAP, food stamps, TANF, which is cash assistance, and simply said, look, if you're gonna ask taxpayers to provide you assistance, and just recognizes that you need to recognize that that's something that people are doing for you, and you need to work to help yourself. If you're single, don't have dependents, if you're between 18 and up to 54 years old, that you can volunteer, you can go to school, you can go work at your church, you can get job assistance and job training, saving billions and billions of dollars, which of course is great for taxpayers, but you know what's great for those people that are in these social safety net programs? It helps get them back into the workforce. This, for the first time in over 4 decades, does transformational changes into the permitting and environmental review process today. It takes over 7 years to get a NEPA, an environmental analysis for a road project. We've narrowed that down to 1 to 2 years in this bill, streamlining it, working to get it electronic documents and transparency to where you can understand what's going on, making sure it happens faster, ensure that you're focusing on true environmental outcomes, not all of these other ancillary things, ensuring that Congress plays the role that the founders intended by, for the first time, putting statutory in the law, something called PAYGO, where we are no longer going to allow, as we've seen President Biden over the last 2 years, wave a wand and unilaterally determine that $1.5 trillion in your taxpayer funds are going to be spent without any consideration of Congress. Look, we could go on and on. I'm going to say it again. This is transformational, number one. Number two, it would not have happened without the strength of the Speaker, without the resolve of the Speaker, telling the White House that he is not backing down, without the support of the Republican conference, and demanding that we make progress in terms of saving, changing the trajectory of this country, and ensuring this entire time that our perspective was that coming from the kids and grandkids, the next generation that are going to inherit the irresponsible spending that Washington has been doing for decades. Thanks.